Hey friends, it's Kim. It is Monday morning. I hope everyone is doing okay considering the circumstance. My advice videos were pretty popular last week, so I wanted to just continue the trend to continue to give you all some more inspirations that you can continue the momentum of your career while you're still at home. So the first thing that I wanted to do was answer some of your questions that were posed to me after I posted some of those videos last week. So I'll do that today, and then throughout the week I'll continue to offer more and more advice. So in the coming week you're going to see advice on how to search for agents and managers that might be right for you, advice for branding, more advice for creating your own work, helping your social media, all those kinds of things, getting your goals, things like that. So continue to watch and follow me on my social. And if I have been sharing these, if you're finding this on a Facebook group page, I'll continue to share them there. Also know that you can find now my marketing and strategy seminar, which is like 45 minutes long, for free. I actually did it for the Westfield International Film Festival, and I'm just made it public so that everybody can go ahead and watch that. So you're going to be able to find that on my social media pages and on my YouTube page. So feel free to go check that out if you want even some more in-depth information and inspiration on creating momentum in your career. And obviously I'll be offering some more of those tips here as well as we go. So anyway, there we go. Okay, so today I'm answering some of your questions. So the first couple of questions I got were regarding the postcard video that I posted. So the first question is, and if you're not knowing what I'm talking about, please go reference my videos. I had 3 of them last week, or 4 that I posted, and one of them was about creating actor postcards. So go back and reference that, and then you'll know what I'm talking about. So the first question is, who do I really mail those postcards to? So when I create my actor postcards on Vistaprint, I most of the time mail them to casting. That's usually most of the time to update them on something that is happening in my career, whether it's something small like website updates, new videos, or whether it's a show or an interview I did or something that I have coming up, or multiple things depending. I tend to do them about once a quarter. And then they will also potentially go to other creatives that I know, depending on if I have their mailing address and depending on if I think it's appropriate. So those creatives could potentially be directors, producers, musical directors, choreographers, creatives, writers, whatever the case might be. I feel that's more rare, because if I know those people, then I would have their more personal email address potentially, and then I would just shoot them an email of something that I have coming up, okay? So it just depends. It's totally up to you where your postcards go. Just think of them as an advertising tool, and also think of it, for the saying usually goes that it takes 10 times before someone kind of remembers you and thinks of you for things. So it's just another way of having people remember you. Also, a lot of people like the postcards because it's easy, it's quick, it comes in the mail, they can read it, and then they can throw it out. Now, I know that there may be some people who don't. I totally acknowledge that and acknowledge you if you don't agree. And if you know who those people are, then you shouldn't be sending them to those people because they would prefer another realm of communication, okay? So that's just said with that kind of caveat. I as well do the same thing. If somebody prefers not to receive a postcard, I will not send a postcard. I will do the other way of communication, whichever that they prefer. And you just have to keep a list in an Excel spreadsheet, something that you can reference for the future. The other question I had regarding actor postcards is, should I be sending them now? The answer to that, personally, well, I mean, that's up to you. That's your own personal decision, but I would say no. The whole point of the video I made last week was to say that you could be creating those postcards now to be mailing later, because if you're not used to a program like Vistaprint, it might take you a little bit of time to figure it out, and now is the perfect time to do that before you have something going on, before you have something to announce, to kind of create your own template or to create something that you can make that might work for you in the future. And then potentially if you have something going on, then you can order those now and have them sent to you, because obviously that also does take some time. And then you can hold on to them for when everything is back to being normal and you can send them. Because right now people are not working from their offices, they're working from home, so that would be silly to send a postcard, because you're not going to send a postcard to someone's home address. You're going to be sending it to their office. And also it's kind of weird to send things that you've touched right now through the mail, unless you absolutely have to send something like a bill or whatever, because that's just, it's not the time or the place to do that. However, the time now is to create the momentum, is to create the product that can help you later on, because let's be honest, when things get back to normal and we're working our 5-10 day jobs and doing all our things, we just don't have time to create those tools that we need for later. Okay, so there's my 2 questions answered for today. If you have any questions or anything that you would like me to talk about in future videos, I will continue to do these videos as much and as often as I can, depending on what's happening here on my end. And if you send me a question, I will definitely answer it, as long as it's, appropriate and pertaining to the things that I talk about. Okay, so please also find me on Instagram and Facebook and follow me. Okay, have a good day, everybody. Yes, I wish you sanity and calmness and getting things done if you can, and if not, trying to keep yourself in a good place during this time. Okay, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.